Welcome to Bedtime Story Club, where magical tales come to life. Close your eyes, relax, and let the story begin.
The Snow Queen, a Fairy Tale by Hans Christian Andersen. First story, The Cursed Mirror and Its Shards. Long ago, a malevolent sprite, a creature of mischief and malice, crafted something truly wicked, a mirror unlike any other. This mirror did not reflect the world as it truly was, but instead distorted everything within its frame. All that was good and beautiful shrank away, nearly vanishing, while the unpleasant and cruel grew grotesquely exaggerated. A blooming meadow appeared barren, and kind-hearted souls seemed twisted and absurd. Even the smallest blemish on a person's face would be magnified until it overshadowed their entire appearance. The sprite and his followers found endless amusement in these cruel deceptions, believing they had exposed the world's true nature. Delighted by their creation, the sprite's mischievous disciples carried the mirror far and wide, eager to share their dark amusement. But their ambition grew bolder. They hatched a daring plan: to carry the mirror to the heavens and mock the angels by showing them their warped reflections. Higher and higher they soared, laughing in wicked delight. Yet the closer they came to the celestial realm, the more violently the mirror trembled. At last, unable to withstand its own distortion, it slipped from their grasp and plummeted to the earth below. Shattering upon impact, the mirror splintered into countless shards, scattering across the world. Though broken, its evil influence remained. Even the tiniest fragment retained its terrible power. Some lodged in people's eyes, forever warping their vision so they could see only flaws. Others pierced hearts, turning them to ice, cold and unfeeling. Larger fragments found their way into windows so that those who looked out saw only ugliness. Some were fashioned into spectacles, tricking wearers into believing they saw the world with clarity, when in truth, their perception was cruelly tainted. The sprite laughed in triumph, knowing his wicked work would live on. And so, the cursed shards drifted through the world, awaiting their next unsuspecting victims. And now, you shall hear what became of them. Second story, The Boy and the Girl. In a bustling town with little room for gardens, two children, Kay and Gerda, lived side by side in attic rooms of neighboring houses. Their families had placed wooden flower boxes between their windows, filling them with herbs and two intertwining rose bushes. Beneath this fragrant arch, the children spent their days playing, as inseparable as siblings. During the warm months, they could simply step over the narrow gap to visit one another. But in winter, when snow blanketed the rooftops, they had to take the long way, down one house's stairs, across the street, and up the other. Even then, they found ways to delight in each other's company. On freezing days, they warmed copper coins on the stove and pressed them against the frosted glass, making little peepholes through which they could laugh and make faces. One